What do most people do with their dogs while they're at work? My roommate and I trade off going home on lunch to let my dog out, not their dog, but it's so nice of them to help me out. We both work pretty close by. Presumably my dog takes the opportunity of us being gone to sleep on the couch. He's not supposed to be up there and he's a little shit. I presume he's sleeping all day because he always seems like he just woke up when I get home, and I think he knows we go for a long walk after work, so he just stores up energy. Dogs sleep a lot. I'm gone for 9-10 hours a day and my dog is fine just chilling at home. Granted, he doesn't actually get up when I do. I'm gone by 4:30 a.m. and he doesn't even make an appearance till 12 most days. Unless someone gets too close to the house. He also free eats and has water available all day. We kenneled him for a bit as a pup, and since then we have never had an issue, unless he gets into a food that isn't good for his tummy. They rule the house when we are gone. We have a doggy door for them to go out and in. I can't speak for most people, but for me personally, my dogs are fine to just hang out at home. They're potty trained. They don't have accidents in the house. They wait at home. I don't know what they do, to be honest. Pretty much everyone I know just leaves them home with free range of the house for the day. Some people crate them, especially when they're puppies, but I don't personally know many people who do that. Once they're out of the puppy stage, a healthy dog can hold it all day. Most of them are just going to sleep for that time anyway. My dog competitively naps with my geriatric cat. Don't tell the cat, but the dog often wins. I do have neighbors and family with my key if I feel like it's been too long. My yard is small, but the dog is easy to walk, so whomever comes can pick whatever works for them. Some dogs like being at home comfortably rather than going to a doggy daycare or on a walk with a stranger from WAG. I have a dog walker come the days I have to go into the office. They would be fine if they had to go 8-9 hours, but the dog walker exercises them and breaks up their day a bit. The real question is, what do dogs do while their humans are at work? I grew up in a rural area and the dog stayed outside. Now I live in a suburb and the dog stays home. My brother had the dog that stays home in a crate they made from a cubby under a half flight of stairs. Thankfully mine is fine at home by himself. He's potty trained, allowed to roam free. BC, he isn't destructive. Most of the time sleeps while I'm gone. I know some that do doggy daycare if their dog is super hyper. They sleep all day. We have a doggy door so they can go outside when they need to. But even before we installed the door, they just sleep all day and bark at the occasional squirrel. My dog is only 7 pounds and I have a small kitty-sized doggy door he could use, but he seems to wait until I return. He can roam around freely but mostly takes a long nap on my bed. I see footprint evidence. Food and water are available and no accidents. I once set up a dog puzzle with hidden treats to entertain him. He waited until I returned and then worked the puzzle. We go home for lunch every day. It's only a 15-minute drive, so not a big deal. She's crated during the day. BC, she's still young. She just sleeps all day. Even while we're home having lunch, half the time she goes back in her crate when she doesn't even have to. She appears to like her routine. I do look forward to when we can trust her to not be crated, but we will still go home for lunch. Our older dog is an office dog, so he goes to work with us. He loves it so much. Different dogs will have different needs. My dog goes into her crate with the door shut when she's left alone. Started out of necessity as a puppy, now she prefers it. Seems like it makes her feel less anxious. She has blankets and a couple of hard and soft toys she can chew on if she gets bored. My parents' dog free roams the house, but my dad has to pop home during lunch to let her out to potty. My neighbors have a dog walker come midday to let him potty and get some of his barking energy out. When I worked I had a small down who had separation anxiety. She went to doggy daycare all day and played with other dogs. By the time I picked her up, she was wore out and just happy to chill the rest of the day. Even without separation anxiety, she would not be good left at home. She couldn't hold her potties for 9 hours. You could probably pay someone less just to let the dog out into a fenced yard for 10 minutes. I hope you got a chill breed of dog. I have 2 huskies and a French bulldog. The huskies can come in and out of the house, to the mudroom, and into a fenced-in backyard. French bulldog sleeps on the couch all day.